Hello everybody, so let's get started. We are going to make this cute crochet Hello Kitty beanie, and it's so easy. I'm going to show you how to make the ribbing and all of that, and also the accessories. So I'm excited about that. So I'm going to use a yellow yarn because I don't have a white yarn and I am too lazy to go to the shops. So we're going to start off with the chain. Right, so we are going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right, let me check that it's the length of this one. I want to make it as long as this one. So I'm just going to check the length, and this is the length, so I'm just going to increase it a little bit. Right, so if I count the chains, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 6, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Alright. So now, after we chain 51, we're going to chain one more. And we are going to do a half double crochet. So a half double crochet, we go 1, go in there. Sorry for the camera noise. I did auto so that it can zoom in when I need it to. We're going into those ones. Let me just do that so that it can come in and you can see what I'm doing. So I used a 4mm hook. Hello everyone. So to get started with this crochet beanie, you're going to need a 4mm hook, and I'm using this yarn by Charity, but you can use a nice weighted yarn that says you must use a 4mm hook on the paper. So to get started, we're going to chain 51. So I'm going to start with the first chain. There you go. All right, so I just go around. So we're going to chain 51. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. And then after the chain 51, we're going to chain one more, and then we are going to do a half double crochet. So for this beanie, that's the main stitch that you're going to be using. It's the half double crochet. So we're just going to half double crochet all the way around. So yeah, so I'm going to increase the speed here, and you can meet me at the end. So half double crochet all the way into each chain and meet me at the end. And then I'm going to show you the second step. That's going to be the step that we use throughout the entire body of the beanie. So not the accessories, just the entire body of the beanie. It's not that difficult once you get the hang of it, or rather once you start with the crochet. All right, so now let's crochet to the end. Okay, so now we are nearing the end. We have a few left. So this is the second one left. And then we have the last one left. So don't forget about the last one. We are doing a half double crochet in that one. Okay, so now we are going to chain one and flip the work around. So I like to wrap it around a lot for tension. So we're going to say one, and then we are going into these little things instead of the front one. So don't go into the front one, go into the back ones. So we're going to do half double crochet in the back loops, so all the way around. Into the back loops. Okay, so now we're nearing towards the end, and we have 3 of these, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do 4, but I'll show you. So there's 3 loops at the top that you can see, but there's also a last one that you might miss, that you don't want to miss. So yes, this last bit, don't miss it. There you go. And chain 1, and we are going to repeat this step. We're going to repeat this step all the way going back. So we're going to do this for, let's count from, this is where my beanie starts. So we're going to do this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53 times. So we're going to do this 53 times. 53 rows. Okay, so let's get back to that. So now this is row 1, 2, and we're going to do this 53 time, so 53 rows. So I'm going to pause the video and you will meet with me once you have done the 53 rows. And then I'm going to show you how to join. You don't need a needle yet, but you will need a needle later. I'm going to describe everything that you're going to need at the bottom, but it's basically the crochet hook, the yarn, the needle, and the scissors. But I'll list them in the description, and also the different sizes so you can measure. So yes, I'll meet you on the 53rd row. Okay, so now we are almost at the end. So we're doing the last row and I'm going to show you how to connect this beanie. Last row. So when you're connecting, you don't have to use the crochet yarn. I mean the crochet needle. Okay, so this is the end. Okay, so now I chained one and then we are going to connect these two together with a hook, with the hook. So you're going to look for the first thing. We connect in both. So you go not in the back but in the front to connect. So you go there and the first chain. Okay, so I did the first one. And then we just go into, we're just going to single crochet the two pieces together all the way to the other side. Okay, so now we are at the end. So I'm just going to put in one more hook in there. Now that I'm at the end, we are going to go across and crochet in the end because we don't want it to be a circle beanie, we want it to be a square beanie. So now we are just going to single crochet all the way. So it's easier at times to do it single by single until you get to the end. It can be tricky to hook both of these both of the sides at the same time. So we're just going to keep on doing that all the way. So I am going to fast forward the video until the end. Okay, so now I'm at the end and I'm just going to do that. There's the corner, so it's the square. So now we're going to just fasten there and going to cut this yarn. Cut the yarn. And there is the base of the crochet beanie for the Hello Kitty. So now the line is going to go to the back just to make the work a bit neater. So no, the line is not going to the back. What am I talking about? So make sure the corners are out. So this is the base. So now we're going to start with the crochet accessories, and the colors you're going to need are red, yellow, and black for the eyes and the kitty's rest of the face. I forgot the word for the little lines on the side of the kitty. This is going to be the nose, and this is going to be for the little bow in the head. All right. Right, guys, so now we're going to make the bow, which is this. I'm going to use a red color though, which is a yarn that I had for a while, but really any medium yarn will do. And 4mm hook. I think I changed my hook in between seams. That helps with the fingers though, when your fingers get tired or painful. So we're going to do the circle, bring it underneath, and then do that. Now we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's make it 23, 21, 22, 23. Then we're gonna count 2 and go back. So we're going to do a single crochet. So we're going to say 1 here, and then we're going into this one. Let me just adjust this quickly, guys. Good. All right, so now you can see clearly. So now we're going to just single crochet all the way to the other side. Okay, we're nearing the end now. We have about 3 left. So they're a little bit tricky. This first line is always a bit tricky. And then don't forget the last one. It is the... Okay, so now we chained 1 and then we're turning around. And then we are crocheting into the front holes, so not the back, the front holes, and we do single crochet around. So we're going to do that until it looks like a nice band or a long rectangle. So let's see how many lines are here. So if I count the lines, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can do 8. Let's see, this is actually going around, so there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th one is going to be the one that goes around. So let's do that. So we're going to do 7 rows. So after you do the 7 rows, we will meet again to go around the bow and also make the middle of the bow for us. So we're just going to finish this off. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so this is my 7th row. So I'm almost at the end. So now we're just going to do the last few lines. Now the yarn decides to do what it wants to do. The last few lines. Okay, so this is the last row. So in the last row, to make a corner, I just chained 1 and I went back into that same row. And then now I'm going down this side. And this is the corner. I just don't want to go into that one yarn because it's going to make a hole. So try to find a solid opening and then go back into that one. So we chained 1 and then we go back into the same one to make a corner, and then we go down the road. Down the road. The row, not the road. Blame it on our mother tongues. There you go. We're going down the row. This is the corner. We do that and we chain 1 and try to find the solid side, and then now we're going to close this yarn in, go around. So that is actually going to be 8 all in all when you look at the rows like that. So I did 7 and then I just on the 7th one I decided to go around. Alright, so we're at the last corner, so I'm just going to do the last thing and then going to cut off, and then we will put this yarn inside somewhere to make it look neat. This one you can cut off because we have enclosed it with our crochet. So this one you can just do a slip through the project to hide the yarn. You can use a hook, you can use a needle. I'm just going to use a hook because I'm not patient. Just going to hide it there. All right, so there you have it. And now we are going to rope this or circle it to make this bow in the middle. How cute is that? So try to bend it like try to bend it nicely. So you just bending it that way, bending it this way, bending it that way, so that it looks like that. You don't just bend it once. It might not look as nice as it possibly could. Okay, so now we're going to go around. Let me see. Okay, that looks nice. So we're going to go around make sure you're holding on to that, to this long one, so that you can use it later in the project. I'm going to show you. And then we're going around, around, around. Make it kind of thick so that it looks like a nice bow. And we're just going around. Okay, I think that's thick enough for me. You can go thicker if you want, but that's thick enough for me. Okay, so we're going to make these things the same length. It doesn't really matter, but you need to make it a bit long so that it's sitting like this. We're going to tie it nicely. So there you have the bow. We're going to attach that later. So now what we are going to do is the nose. Oh, let me see if I find the end of this yarn. There you go. The nose is quite easy. It's just a circle. So we're going to do that, and then we chain 3. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then chain 4, and then we go back into the first loop. So we're going to make a circle, and the circle is 12 of the double crochet. This one counts as the first double crochet, and then this is the second double crochet, and we're going around 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Then we pull that, and there you have the nose. Pull it, and then we're going to do a slip stitch, which is to attach the circle in the 1, 2, 3 third stitch of that first one. So now we do that, and then we're going to cut off, make it tight. There is the little button nose. How cute is that? So there's the thing, and then here's the hole. Now we're going to make the eyes. The eyes, I made them a bit oval and not just circle. And for the eyes and the whiskers, it's black. So the eyes, I did that. Okay, I actually pulled that too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, guys, the eyes I did have. Okay, I did do that. Let's do that. I want to make them a bit oval, so we go back into this one, the first one. You know how it is to work with black yarn. So 2 and 3, and then now we're going to do half double crochet, 4, 5, half double crochet. So there's 2 half double crochet, and then double crochet again, 6, double crochet again, 7, double crochet again, 8, and then half double crochet, 9, 10, 11. Let's see. and half double crochet. 12 half double crochet, not half double crochet all 12, but yeah. And then we are going to do that, so the eyes are a bit oval instead of circle. So I've done a slip stitch and then do that. We are doing the other eye now. It's all coming together. That's the nose, that's the bow, and the eyes. Cute. I can't get it into the frame all at once now. So let's do the eye again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our first double crochet. We're going to do 3 double crochets. So this is the second double crochet and the third double crochet, and now we're going to do 2 half double crochets. 1, 2, and then double crochets. 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3 double crochets, and then we're going to do 4 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we pull that and it's over. Try to pull it tight so there's no hole there. And there you go, we have the eyes. We have the eyes. Show what this is. And now we're going to put everything together onto our beanie. Okay, let me get the crochet. So I'm going to be using this to put everything together. Let me adjust the camera. Okay, so let's put the nose together. I chose the middle, so you have to look at the middle, and then the down. Don't put the down too low because this you can fold like that. So if you put it too low, you're gonna fold the nose over. So now we're just going to do that. Make sure you leave enough space or enough hook, enough yarn at the back. Gosh, you always forget this terms. And then I put under the where you can see the little circles. So this we're just going to squeeze it in here, shove it in there. Actually, not squeeze, shove it in there so it's not coming out. There you go. Oh no! So I made a mistake and I put this through here. So I'm just going to put it. What is going on? I just need to bring it back out, you guys. Okay. Okay, so let me look there. Just gonna bring it out. Okay, so going to bring it underneath. This nose wants to show me blood. Okay, so just going to check where the last one was. Okay, I need to put in one more on this side, and then we're going to, guys, the thing came out now. Then we're going to do the last bit. And then what we do is we go inside and then cut this so that it remains a bit long, and then you can tie it nicely. You don't even have to cut these things unless you want to make it very neat, because it's inside. So for me, it doesn't make a big difference. So there's the nose. I hope it's going to be visible with this color. And then now we are going to put on black yarn to put the eyes. So try to bring the eyes a bit closer like that, because on this one I put the eyes quite far apart. So now I want to make them a bit closer and a little closer to the nose, just like that. And then we'll do the next part. So do the eyes the same way that you did the nose. So you go underneath and over and then inside. So put them on, and then I'll see you after I put on the eyes. Okay, so now we are going to do the 3 whiskers. So we start underneath and look at the eyes and then put it under the eyes. So go over, hold on to the yarn underneath so that it doesn't come out, and then try to put it towards the back, and then going to go onto the second hole to make the second whiskers. Put it a bit higher, and then we're going to go into the second hole after the previous one to make the third whiskers. Go, and then we put it a bit higher this time. Then you pull, and there's your whiskers. So go underneath. Try not to pull too hard so that when you wear the beanie, it doesn't look odd. So it needs to be a little loose. So now I'm just going to do that and cut the yarn and then tie it to the first whiskers. So even when you're tying, don't tie too hard, because the whiskers are gonna refrain your beanie from stretching. So there's the one side. We're going to do the second side now. So you need to do a long yarn so that it can go around nicely. So just look where you did the previous one and try to match. So it's just under that one eye and on this line. So you're going to go, and then I'm holding on to the bottom yarn, and then going around there. Grab it underneath, make it loose, and then go to the skip 2 holes. So it's 1 and 2 into the second one. Actually, you don't skip 2, skip 1 and then into the second one. Then you go to the middle. My whiskers might look slightly different because the other one I put it a bit to bottom. Always have to try and make them identical. And then skip 1 and then into the second hole. We're bringing out this one and go up. And pull it under, and there's the whiskers. Can always just put them nicely like that. And then we go under to cut this yarn. That's the last of the black yarn that we are going to use. So we tie them together loosely. Okay, and there you have the face. It's done. So now what we need to do now is make the ears like that. So we get the same color as the main frame, as the main body of the head. So the color that I used is here. So we're going to put this color into a hook. So I did auto so that it can track what I'm doing. Just gonna make it slightly long, not too long, and then cut it there. So we need to do this from inside actually. So just turn the beanie around. We're going to yarn. You can actually start with this part. So we're just going to, I'm going to put in the hole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's not too far. Let me go back to 9 so that it's not too close to the whiskers, because I can see where the whiskers are. And then we're just going under, over till this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th row. Remember that row for when you do the other side of the ear. Okay, so you have that. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take our hook, bring this yarn this side, and then around, and then pull through so that it creates that toughness. And then we're going to pull the ears there. So we're going to pull the ears so that the ears look like that. So you can see how long of a yarn you need to. So you just cut the yarn here. We need to make or leave out, cut the yarn. There's the ear. And then we're going to go around and pull this, going to pull it into the next hole to crochet 1 chain and make it strong, and then we can go into this hole, pull through, and then boom, you got your first ear. My ear is not so tight actually, but you need to pull through, guys. Okay, so we're going to this side also, counting up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. So let's start here. Try to put it into the same hole as the other side. This I just tied. You can actually do that on the other side. Instead of using a hook, you can just tie it. Then we're going in and out up until the 7th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're making a triangle into that row, and we pull it. I think this ear is cuter than the other. Pull it, bring it into, actually pull it, bring it around, go under here into the first chain. There, we did that. And then another one just to secure it. in there. Okay, so we are done with our ears. No. No. Guys, I had to redo the ears actually because I did them on the wrong side. But this is how you do the ears. Go to the whiskers. On top of the whiskers, a few crochet stitches, and then you just tie this yarn around. We're going to pull the yarn inside, so don't worry about it for now. And then we go up and down, up and down. On the first ear, you can sort of measure how to do a nice triangle and see where it ends, and then you're going to use that as the reference for the second ear. Come out. Okay, so now we just pull it like slightly, not too much. Pull it like that. And then go around. Pull it and hold so that that ear holds. Awesome. So there, it's quite easy. There's your ears. What you can do is you can go around again and just do that just to secure it. We're going to bring it inside though, so don't worry about the yarn that's left. And then leave a little longish yarn. There's the first ear. We're on to the second ear. Go there. And we tie it tight. And then we are going under and over to make the second ear. So actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 rows going up to make the triangle. I'm actually not counting, I'm just looking at the other ear. But if you are a person who's strict with that, you can by all means count. So now I'm doing that, holding it so that the ear doesn't get loose, and then go under and around. Boom, there's the other ear. Let's do that again. Go under and then go around and boom. Cut a longish yarn. We have our ears. Now we're going to bring the yarn under so that our beanie looks neat. Bring it under. Okay, look a mess inside but neat on the outside. Bring that under and under. And you can tie them together to secure them underneath the beanie. So there you go. We have our ears. And now we need to put on our bow, which is quite an easy task. Here you go. First things first is to put the bow, tie it down so you can see where you want it to sit, where it will sit nicely. And then bring down those 2 yarns that were left over hanging. Bring them down. Make sure you put the bow under the ear line. So we go under those 2. There they are. This beanie is a mess inside. Make it a little tight so that it's sitting nicely. Let's see what it looks like on the outside. There we go, it's fine. So you tie it a few times to secure the bow so that even when you wash it, it doesn't come undone. So the bow is like that, but now we need to secure the bow. So you can make the bow a bit shorter. Actually, I see I made it a bit too long, so I'll write in the description which one is best. But I like it this way, actually, going around the ears. So we are going to secure the bow by using the crochet needle. Just make it longish. Remember, I'm using an old yarn, so I can't. Oh, this one is a tough one. What was I doing? Okay, so let's secure the bow. Go around, just look where you put it nicely. But now my bow is close to the whiskers, but that's fine. I actually don't mind it. Gonna secure it there. Hold on to the yarn underneath as usual. Secure it. We're securing the bow. And go over and under. Secure it on the side. And then we're going to secure it at the top of this side. And now let's go to the other side and secure the other side. We can use the same yarn. Just bring it here, hold on so that it's secure. And then I'm coming out there to secure the corner. Make sure you're securing it in the place where you want it to be. And then I'm securing the side. And then we need to secure the other corner side. And there. Can even secure this side just to make sure the bow sits in one place. It doesn't get squashed or moved, which is what I did in the previous beanie. So there you have the cute bow. So now we're going inside and we are going to secure that. So make the yarn a bit long so you can tie it together with the other side of the bow. This is the other side of the bow. I'm tying it all together. Can tie it with include the other yarn also, just to make it secure. And then don't make it too tight, otherwise it's going to pull your bow on the front as well. It might look botched. Okay, so there you have it. There's your cute Hello Kitty beanie. You can wear it like that, and you can wear it this way. There you go. There's your Hello Kitties. Thank you guys for following me, and thank you for the support, and thank you for the comments in advance. And please tag me in your photos once you've done it so I can see how cute you've made this Hello Kitty beanie. Have a good day.